You're hopping on the other end, Mark? You hopping on the other end?
I'm gonna grab the rest of the loose on the way by.
Okay. You're getting on the scale track tonight, right?
Nope, on the main.
On the main? We were 75 over here last week. We did a little track work on the other side. I moved the tool car in here. And we've started cleaning that out. Actually, most of it's already cleaned out. Now we're moving the engine out. We're going to do track work on the middle track. Try and raise it up a little bit in the middle. Still got this junk sitting here. Actually trying to consolidate all what we got. This is from everything, all the projects we've done this year. Trying to move them all out here. So getting a lot cleaned up. Next year we'll be using the tool car again, like it should be. Okay, yeah, guess we gotta get back to track work now. I should finish cleaning the rods though. So, okay. Okay, so again, night watch, and thought I'd take the opportunity to show you the cleaned off rod. I get a little bit frustrated when I see dirty rods and wheels on locomotive. And, you know what? There's a lot we can do about it. A little bit of excess lubrication, and really, wasted lubrication, because when you can see it all coming out of there, it's no longer going to go back in. So you can see areas on here that are shining, and the duller parts are where the lubrication is. So you can see, like in here, I've scraped off excess. I was sticking pretty far out. This is not gonna hurt much. I've also cleaned off the grease certs as well, so that makes greasing it later a lot easier. And you're not gonna be forcing dirt that's on the outside into it and hurting the bearings. Some pieces are also soft grease, like you see up here. There's a soft grease cert there. And also on top of the brakes, you can see the brake rigging there. We've got some grease, soft grease certs. You see that there. And up top here on the linkage for the reverser, you can see some more soft grease in there, as well as in the Baker valve gear portions, which I have also cleaned off excess. Wow, this down here is water. So this is where the real tough stuff gets going. Not just from the crosshead here, where a lot of grease is put in. And you can see here it liquefies and can get all over the place. But also because it's under the lubricators. And if there's any leaks anywhere or drips, it all gets all of the front driving pieces here. And I've cleaned them off pretty well, so this is actually pretty good because on this side it was rods down. The other side's a little tougher because rods were up, and therefore this piece on the other side is hidden. In fact, I'll show you that right now. So you see on this side, yeah.
Slow down again, so.
Okay. You can see how they're up there. So you can't really get to it very well. But it's the best we can do instead of flinging grease and dirt all over the bottom of the boiler and all over the track. You can see the crosshead in here and how some of the grease comes down and oil. But as long as most of it on the outside is fine, dirt and other residuals won't build up on it. See, in this area we got some build up, but paint kind of peels off as well. But as long as there's enough on there to protect it, we're fine. So the main thing is, like I said, I don't like grease and dirt being flung around by the rods up and hitting the bottom of the boiler or any of that. Makes for a nice mess later on. So you can see the soft grease up in here. And there's some on the wheels there that round, but that happens and that comes off when we wash it. But my main thing is to get the big globs of it off, the useless pieces that aren't going to do anything for lubrication, and really clean it up, make it look nice. Much better than it was when we first started running it, and last year, even though, well, now we're in the best conditions because we actually have a night crew again. So that's all I have to say about the rods and the lubrication. It's doing pretty well so far. You have the sticks of grease, the hard grease, and do what you can to keep it going. You only put a few sticks in each bearing. Tonight we did 2 in each one, except for the main bearing, which is the third set of drivers, because they were running a little bit hot. Other nights we've been putting 1 in each, so as not to over grease it and have too much excess running out. And back in the day, you would run 120 or 150 miles, wherever the freight division was, and you know, go to the roundhouse and be lubricated there, and there'd still be enough. So really don't want to over lubricate it. We also need to keep watching and be careful because we don't have any replacements. We also need to keep it looking good. So yeah, it's looking good now. At least the rods and the wheels are. So we'll have to give it another bath here pretty soon though. Okay, well, from Owasso.